Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, and in this one I'm just playing with some of Dina's previous releases in a new-ish craft journal. I've quite a few stashed on my shelf, which is a good job given that they're not going to be selling them anymore. My favourite journal, I feel like I need to go into mourning for it. I'm just going to be creating a simple window in this journal page. If you are interested in doing more kind of pages like this that involve cutouts and intricate details, there is still available on my website the class called Alter Cut Create, and then a follow-up class called Windows of Expression. Both are quite long classes of 12 weeks or more, where you're taken through step by step creating two journals full of really interesting pages. So in this one I'm going to be using a piece of acetate for my window. It's a piece from the typography set 2 that Dina released recently, and I'm going to use one of the older release stencils. This is the Sunshine stencil. I'm going to pop it onto the acetate, and I'm going to be, won't surprise you, using rainbow colours. There was a comment not long ago on my YouTube channel from somebody saying that they were so fed up of rainbow colours. Well, I'm afraid this is not the channel for you if you are fed up with rainbow colours, because whilst I don't use them all the time, I do use them quite a lot. So, you know, that's just what I do. And if that's not for you, then okay, no worries. So I've popped the colours out that I want to use already. These are all Dina Wakley Media colours, the usual tribe of rainbow colours: ruby, tangerine, lemon, lime, turquoise, magenta, and iris. My favourite. This is going to look really pretty when the stencil comes off. It's such a lovely stencil, and it's quite directional as well, so it kind of pulls your eye with those like nice pointy parts of the stencil. So I left it there for a little bit, carefully lifted it off, and you can see I've got those hints of colour which are going to be visible through both sides, which is why creating a window is so good with a piece like this, because it's going to work on the other side as well. So I needed to leave that to dry before I did anything else. I wouldn't advise using a heat tool on Dina's transparencies, because they will buckle if you're not careful. So then I'm just painting the frame with some black gesso. The reason for black gesso, I like it because it dries completely matte. This is one of Dina's. I do have other black gessos, and they are pretty equal in how they work. But yeah, this was quite a nice way to get that contrast with the bright colours that were going to be in the middle, to add that nice black border. And I'm going to paint the front and the back. So the front of this page and the back of the second page, because obviously they're going to be stuck together with this transparency sandwiched in the middle. So once that was nice and dry, I am then going to be using a double-sided tape gun just to pop some double-sided tape on the inside of my frame. I'm going to put it on both sides. That's just to make sure that it'll stick really, really well. And then I'm laying the transparency on, just carefully popping that in place. And then I'm going to add some more tape on this side as well. So that kind of like creating a sandwich, really, a multi-layered sandwich. And then just sticking those together while the page is upright, then that way it will lay flat properly and it won't behave naughtily when you move the page. If you've done that in any other way, you will know what I mean when you stick it down and it's laying flat, and then you try and move the page and it won't move properly. So yeah. Now that is all in place, I want to bring a little bit of contrast onto that black border. So I'm just using a text stamp with a little bit of white Posca pen just to pop some white text onto that border, and that just kind of lifts that, gives it a bit of a zing, makes it not quite so boring. And then I can start to think about how the other elements that I'm going to use. And I can see I'm just giving that stamp a good clean there as well, because the paint will affect the way the stamp works. If you leave it on there, it'll gradually build up. So I've grabbed the You Matter stamp set, one of Dina's more recent ones. Apologies about the phone in the very bottom corner of my screen. It's a bit annoying, I've just noticed that. I'm going to use this really cool moon face. I really like this. I know Dina has said that there may well be more moon faces coming in the future. I hope so, because I love them. I'm going to stick it in the centre of the sunshine stencil. That's going to be like my little focal point, one on the front, one on the back. So this is a double-sided page, and I'm going to kind of make it so that they very definitely are pages that work together. Yep, so what's on the front is on the back. Perfect. That was Dina Wakley's ultra thick gel medium. Some pink cheeks for the little faces. And then I found a quote: "You matter in ways you cannot know, in ways beyond dreams." Those quotes, those words rather, are going to go around my border. So you can see I'm just cutting them up and chopping off the excess bits. I'm just going to use a bit of PVA glue to stick those down. There we go. And then I think I also added some hearts, yeah, because you can always, hearts are one of my favourite things to use too on my pages. Must definitely have been influenced by Dina, I think, on that, because she does use hearts quite a lot. And I've just grabbed my stapler here just to pop those in place. And then on the back page, I'm just going to add the quote, "You matter," and then I think I just ended up with one heart on there. So the thing I'm cutting hearts out of is just a piece of card that's got some paint on. You could just as easily use some of Dina's Collage Collective or the Collage Sparks for that too. So here it is, my finished window page with a front and a back. Super easy to do. Lots of fun to play with the transparencies. And adding paint to them is a really fun way to use them. So thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video and the inspiration to use some transparencies like this in your art journal. Don't forget to go and check out my website, artjournallove.com, for lots and lots of classes and different ideas. There are free downloads and also lots of things in my shop too. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.